is equal to 3 hydrogen atoms per cubic meter, but the density of the observable universe ده مش هقراها عشان ممكن يتغير. The expansion of the universe were to stop. So we're talking about the universe. We're talking about expansion, right? Will it stop? عشان بيقول لي break the expansion, stop the expansion. برضو هنا stopping the expansion. عبد الرحمن تلي answer D. Will the universe stop expanding due to density of oxygen, or will they continue to expand until critical density is reached? المشكلة ما كلمناش خالص عن the density of oxygen, right? ما كلمناش عن density of oxygen. So answer B. Will the universe continue to expand indefinitely, or is there enough mass in it for the mutual attraction of its constituents to bring the expansion to a halt? عشان بيكلمني عن invisible matter. والinvisible matter ده والluminous matter ده, it can stop or it can stop الexpansion نفسه. صح؟ So it's right here. So ما كلمناش خالص عن الأكسجين يا مستر عبد الرحمن. صح؟ فإجابة B أفضل من إجابة D. So these questions فعلا لازم نقعد ونفكر. Number 2 جبتها صح. Let's go to question number 3. Number 2 احنا قلنا إيه؟ مش فاكر قلت لي إجابة D. So let's double dash. سهلة ديت right؟ حاجة احنا حافظينها وعارفينها كويس قوي. Question number 3 بيسألنا على ال conjunction. صح؟ Look at question number 3. Blank, the expansion of the universe were to stop. This right here. Right. Answer's D. Why is the answer D? If بياخد الverb had or بياخد الverb were. Right. So you can't say anything else. Well, إيش عرفنا؟ ممكن يا مستر أسامة were ده عشان plural verb. بس هنا بيقول لي the universe were. إزاي بقى؟ Right. So were or had بنستخدمه في condition. Right. بنستخدمه في ال condition. So answer D is the best answer. Question number 4. It's strange جبنا question number 4 غلط, right? ده سؤال pronoun. مع سؤال pronoun بندور على إيه؟ مع سؤال pronoun بندور على noun, صح? So here, our contribution to the research for this missing matter has been to study the rotational velocity of galaxies at various distances from blank center. احنا بنتكلم عن ايه؟ Thank you Mr. زياد. طيب زياد, why did you get a weak score برضو؟ بنتكلم عن ايه يا شباب؟ بنتكلم عن galaxies عشان بيقول لي the center of rotation. So اهو the center of the galaxy and it rotates, right? So بنتكلم عن there. عبد الرحمن تلاقي جابت ايه؟ عشان عبد الرحمن اما الامتحان بيبقى صعب انت بتعمل ايه؟ انت بتسيب كل حاجه اللي انت اتعلمتها وبتركز على الاحساس، بتركز على السنس، بتركز على what sounds good. وده طبعا مشكله، مش عايزين نعمل كده بنيجي نحل. Right? So question number 5, for example, again, it has been known for some time that outside the bright nucleus of typical spiral galaxy, luminosity falls. انت تلي answer C يا عبد الرحمن صح؟ Well, ممكن نقول the verb question. فمع سؤال الverb ندور على tense وبرضه ندور على agreement. ده المفروض نعمله مع أي سؤال verb. And so وإجابة C is incorrect. ليه؟ Answer A. Why is the answer A? اشمعنى بنقول has been؟ انتوا فاكرين بنستخدم perfect tense امتى ولا لا؟ Yeah, we're here for some time. Perfect tense بنستخدمها أما في من past لل present. From past until present. It's important يا شباب ناخد بالنا keywords such as since, such as for, such as until, such as during, right? حاجة يقول لي في كذا سنة. So in this case, has been is the best answer. في أي أسئلة لحد دلوقتي? Is there something that ممكن أساعدكم بيها? Right? Question number 6. Here. If luminosity, again, على فكرة that's a repeat, right? If احنا برضو قلنا فوق هنا if. بنستخدم if امتى؟ If luminosity was. أما أجي أستخدم ال if verb, I use were or had. عامة, right? So were is the better verb. ممكن أقول was. That's acceptable. بس لو عندي الoption were, ده أحسن من was مع ال condition if. Right? برضه في would. Right? A lot of people choose was. وده طبيعي people choose was. في were, في would, وفي had. These are the best verbs for if. These are the best verbs for if. Right? ولو دول مش rules أنا مخترعها. Rules, solid rules. وبرضه يا عبد الرحمن عبد الرحمن بيسألني السؤال كويس. Right? وبيقول لي بس ازاي أما أساسا يقول لي luminosity was ازاي luminosity ده المفروض يبقى singular. صح؟ بص هنا the universe were برضه universe is singular. صح؟ So we're gonna have to say were. It's not a subject verb agreement issue. It's a condition issue. All right, so I'm on the condition معينة. When you're dealing with if, you would say would, if he would, if he were, if he had. Question number 7. Mr. Adam, are you still alive, sir? Mr. Adam, are you alive, sir? Okay. انت معايا ادم ولا سرحت؟ Okay. Number 7 is a tricky one, right? Outside the nucleus, the rotational velocity would decrease geometrically with distance from the center in conformity with Kepler's law. We have found that rotational velocity in spiral galaxies either remains constant with increasing distance from the center or increases slightly. Okay. So this one is a tricky one, right? عشان دلوقتي إيش دخل Kepler's law? Well, هنا بيدينا. Okay. Thank you, Adam. هنا بيدينا authority, right? بيدينا مصدر عن الانفورميشن ده جاي منين. And so by telling us this بيفهمنا أو بيدينا context على اللي بيحصل ده غلط. So for example بيقول لي well عندنا دلوقتي rotational velocity. Okay. So according to Kepler's law طول ما انت بتطلع بعيد عن السنتر الفيلوسيتي ده أو rotational speed ده هيقل. However, we found that it increases, it doesn't decrease. So by telling us, well, مفروض يقل برا الديسك, by telling us this is Kepler's law, ده بيدينا بقى authority, بيدينا فكرة عن هو الانفورميشن ده جاي منين. وده أساسي, ده حاجة مهمة in science. So اكتشفوا حاجة عكسها, ده حاجة غريبة. For example, like you guys have the law of biodiversity. So law of biodiversity معناها طول ما في حيوانات كتيرة مختلفة, it's going to also create more حيوانات كتيرة مختلفة. It's a law. So by giving us a law, it's giving us some sort of context, some sort of reference عشان نفهم well اللي بيحصل في الجملة اللي بعديها ده غريب. It's a hard one عشان طلبة كتير هيقولوا well delete it. Just remember delete معناها irrelevant. So انت قلت لي it's irrelevant يا عبد الرحمن, but it's not irrelevant عشان هم بيقولوا لي Kepler's law. هم بيقولوا well this is Kepler's law and ده عكس Kepler's law. So it's strange. Strange. Question number 8, D, right? عكس بعض, right? Good. واحد بيقول لي increase, تاني بيقول لي decrease. Question number 9. This blank result indicates that the fall off in luminous mass with distance from the center is balanced by an increase in non-luminous mass. So it's not an unrecognized result, it's an unexpected result. Unexpected indicates a surprise. unpredicted and unexpected قريبين جدا من بعض. بس unpredicted معناها في حاجة جت ومش في الخطة. unexpected معناها في حاجة جت وضد الخطة. It's against what I expect. So أنا عندي expectation. Right? Expectation مثلا 100 شخص يجي لي. لا. Unexpected بقى 200. ده مفاجأة. It's a surprise. بس لما يجي يقول مثلا unpredicted. So مثلا I predict 100 يجوا. ولا 200 يجوا. Unpredicted. This does not show surprise. So two words ليهم effects مختلفة. One indicates surprise. The other one indicates حاجة عادي. It's not a big issue. Not a big deal. وهنا في التكست التون في التكست نفسه is that أي وقت أنا بديك كلام مش هتلاقيها هما نفس المينينج. أنت صح. They are very close in meaning. بس في ال EST هو مش المينينج المهم بالنسبة لنا. في ال EST هو excuse me هو الإفكت. هو الإفكت. One second, guys. Just give me 2 seconds. November 29. Okay. So you're gonna find a lot of the times هو الإفكت برضو ده المهم. Right. عشان محتاجين إجابة يدينا إفكت معين أو يدينا تون معين. عشان أي وقت أنا بختار كلام لازم يديني إفكت معين. صح. Let's continue. Let me just message the student. Question number 10. So this is a hard test. And could you imagine بيبقى في أصعب من كده؟ Could you imagine that? Question number 10. Let's see here. This is parallelism هنا في question number 10. So let's see of low mass, of large planets like Jupiter, and of black holes. It totally answer D. We need a preposition هنا يا عبد الرحمن عشان ده ليها في prepositions هنا. So it's not parallel, answer D. So محتاجين of. What's the best answer? No, Mr. Ziad. أنا عايزاك تشوف الفرق ما بين إجابة A و C لو سمحت. إيه الفرق بين A و C؟ في فرق بسيط جدا. The and, right? And or. So اشمعنى قلنا إجابة C or وما قلناش إجابة A and. اشمعنى؟ اشمعنى؟ محدش يعرف صح؟ B and C are not the same. No, إجابة B بديني of وإجابة C ناقصة of and B and C are not the same برضه because the semicolon either. A and C are very close to one another. إيه الفرق؟ ليه or؟ اوكي بس ايش عرفك؟ عبد الرحمن بيقول لي عشان it's one of them not all of them. عشان either. Oops, what happened there? Because of either. So here we have either extremely dim stars of low mass, of large planets, or of black holes. It's a word pair. It's a word pair, baby. Funky reggae bird pair, burr. It's a word pair, baby. Question number 11. How many ideas do we have, Abdurrahman? Has not yet been determined whether this math is sufficient to close the universe. Some physicists consider it significant. Abdurrahman, ازاي تقول لي إجابة دي؟ ازاي الزياد تقول لي إجابة دي؟ Heck no. Heck no. No. Heck no. Why? Why is this a heck no? Subject, no verb. That estimates are ده that clause. فاكر relative clause قلنا 50,000 مرة relative clause is dependent. Oh, Abdurrahman. If it's easy for me to trick you, تخيل بقى مؤسسة EST اللي ليها بقى millions of EGP to make tests and, you know, make life a living hell, صح? So it's not answer D. What's the best answer? آدم ابعت لي برضو يا عم آدم. Exactamundo. What's the difference between A and B? There's a big difference between A and B, Ziad. Because your brain is tricking you. Your brain is tricking you. Oh, baby. Oh, no, no, no. Not the verb tense. There is no verb here. If I give it being fish verb. Considering مش verb. إجابة A هنا بيقول لي consider. This is a verb. باجي أقرا الجملة وأتعامل مع verb tenses أنا بتعامل مع subject and verb. Subject and verb. Just keep this in mind. Okay, that was passage number 1. Do you guys have any questions here? Passage number 2. أوبا أنا جايب لكم كلام كبير قوي. Why is the camera? Hello there, Mr. Camera. How do you do? Oh, Mr. Camera. Question number 12. جبتها صح يا عبد الرحمن. احنا قلنا هنا في إجابة 12. Answer B. Let's go to question number 13. Okay, so question number 13. Here is 13. Okay. Blank. A confusing change. Well, it's not really a confusing change. So no, an extraordinary change. No, برضو, it's not really extraordinary. It's mind-boggling. Right? It's not shocking. عشان بيكلمنا عن graph. So in graph بيقول مثلا there's 4 million people. mind boggling والله بص it is informal. You're correct. I mean, is it? Can I double check? I don't care what you check, dog. I'm checking now. What did you check on Google? Yeah, but Google's not the best resource بالنسبة لwords. ماشي أنا مالي يا عم مريم ويبستر. مريم ويبستر says anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. So خلاص كده. So it is an informal word. You are correct. It is informal. The word mind-boggling. الoriginal. Okay. ماشي. So yeah, mind-boggling is informal. You are correct about that, right? But again, مفيش كلمة تانية that can actually work here. And the original paper, the original research paper, استخدم كلمة mind-boggling. That's why I made the answer the way it was. ده جاي من موقع United Nations about population growth. كان في امتحانات EST بيجي من الموقع ده. So I decided to use the same paper. The only word that can work here is mind-boggling. I mean, shocking, no, عشان it's not a shock. You can say it's intriguing or even astonishing, right? But I understand زياد ليه قلت لي إجابة C صح. And so أنا بستخدم نفس اللوجيك بتاع EST, which is, yeah, screw the rules. It's what the original paper says. Question number 14. What is impressive about this chart? It's not, again, something that's impressive. عايز يقول لنا هنا that something stands out. في حاجة واضحة في الchart ده, right? So it's not impressive, it's striking, right? So striking is something you can see clearly. 15, 16, 17, 18, 18. 18. It's the last question we're gonna knock out here before I see you. Now, don't forget أشوفكم بكرة الصبح, so please اعملوا حسابكم على الموضوع ده. Question number 18 فيها كذا حاجة هيساعدنا. The question number 18, right? Which effectively makes a statement from the graphic that contrasts with the following statement. But since then, the world population growth has halved. All right, so I want you guys to see that. I want you guys to see that, you know. But since then, عايزين حاجة عكسها. Today, the chart shows global population growth dropped drastically post 2010. But that's not, it's true, but ده مش عكس الجملة اللي بعديها. It says عبد الرحمن, right? It's D. The population growth reached a peak in 1962, and then it halved. So it was up in 1962, and then it was down. إلا ما خلصش الباسجز بتاعتهم. مستر عبد الرحمن فاضلك 2 passages تحلهم. مستر آدم في 2 passages في الhomework كلها هتحلهم، بس برضه هاشوفكم بكرة الصبح. أنا ما باحبش أدّي حصة يوم قبل الامتحان، بس قُلت ليه لأ، ممكن نجرّب ونشوف هنعمل إيه، هيفرق معانا والّا لأ. أنا باحب طلابي يبطّلوا مذاكرة يوم قبل الامتحان، يستريّحوا كده، usually أحسن درجات بييجي أمّا تيجي تستريّح، بس برضه ممكن نذاكر الصبح شوية مع بعض وبعد كده نخش المحاضرة بتاعتنا. عايز أقول لكم الساعة 08:30، خلّينا 08:30، مش عايز أحوّر عليكم وألاقي نفسي صاحي الساعة 07:00 بس متأخّر شوية عشان whatever reason. Thank you for coming. You can learn anything, Mr. Summer out. Bye.